Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to do a simple, easy shepherd's pie. It's going to be topped with a sweet potato mash. It's going to be absolutely full of flavour and you're going to love it. So let's cook. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop the onion up, and I like to keep it pretty chunky. I don't want to do it nice and fine. I want to do it chunky so it's rustic and it goes through the shepherd's pie. So on the stove, and we're just going to set it on low. We want to caramelise that onion nicely, get all the flavours out, really caramelise it. Now the next bit of the recipe is I've got some fresh thyme here, and it's beautiful. It's like little sprigs of fresh thyme. I'm going to put a little bit in the pan and just oils in the flavours from that fresh thyme. Now the most important thing to this recipe is people don't understand. It is the mince. That's the foundation of the dish. So my advice is try getting your meat from the butchers, because you will see a massive difference. It isn't full of water and it's absolutely beautiful in flavour from the butchers. So I'm sweated the onion off. So we're just going to turn the pan up slightly, a little bit more, so that we're getting that heat to the pan. And we're going to break it. We're going to sweat this onion off. Get a really good caramelisation on this onion. Release them oils in the herbs, but also get it from the butchers. We're just going to crumble that in. There we are, and break it down and seal it off. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a mash up. I'm going to caramelise that, really seal that mince off. Mix it's a little bit controversial, but we're going to add a little bit of sweet paprika, and people are going to say sweet paprika, that's for kebabs, but just try it. It really works well with the lamb. Just a little bit of sweet paprika. And then what else we're going to add to it, maybe a little bit controversial, not your typical shepherd's pie, but a little bit of garlic, a little bit of garlic granules. And then we're going to mix that up. We're just going to cook them spices out. And as you can see, it's got a good colour, and it's got that really fragrance flavour. Food gently. Really appreciate your food. So the next step is we've added a bit of lamb stock, and I would advise you get your stocks from Marks and Spencer's. They really do a good very range of stocks, i.e. they do beef, lamb, chicken, and they're full of flavour, and a red wine stock as well. They're cheap and full of flavour. So we're just going to keep mixing that round, get that stock in there. We're going to add a touch of water, and then we're going to thicken it up with a little bit of gravy granules, and also add some carrots as well. There we are, you can see it, full of flavour and a lovely colour. The next bit is you've added the water, and you've got this stock just slowly melting in the mince, and you're just going to reduce the water a little bit and add gravy granules. But also you need to be chopping up your carrot to go in the shepherd's pie. So top and tail it. You've already peeled it. And we're going to dice that up in a minute. We're just going to thicken this up a little bit with a little bit of gravy granules. You don't need too much. Sprinkle them in, mix it up, and it'll thicken it up nicely. You just got to let it reduce a little bit as well. And gravy granules, add a little bit of salt as well. So what we've done is we're just going to check it for salt. If it needs salt, add a little bit of salt. If it needs pepper, add a little bit of pepper. And then we're just going to go down the centre, and we're just going to dice that up, just in small bits so it cooks really quick in the gravy. And that'll just cook slowly. So what we've done is just added the gravy, and it's thickening up slightly. We just need a little bit of liquid in left just to cook the carrots out. And then we're going to add a little bit of pepper just for the seasoning. And then we're going to add a touch of salt. Don't forget to try it. So the next bit is the mash. So you need a pan with a little bit of water in. And we're going to use sweet potato, as I've said, and we're going to use normal potatoes. You're going to pop a little bit of salt in the potatoes as well, just so they're covered. We're going to boil both, mash them down and do a nice buttery mash. We're going to transfer our mince and sweet potato. So it's going to have that rich sweet potato taste. Tip for your mashed potato is you want to get it back on the stove and just dry it out gently for a couple of minutes. And then what we've got here is we've got a ricer. There's different kinds of ricers and there's different price ranges. You can use whichever feels better for you. But this is a good ricer for the price range. So we're just going to get some tweezers, turn that stove off because mashed potatoes dried out enough, and we're just going to put it into the ricer and just squeeze down on it, and then you get this lovely silky mashed potato. We're going to add a touch of butter, salt and pepper to it. I'm not going to add no cream. I'm probably going to put a little bit of olive oil in it. So what we're going to add to this, we've just given it a good mix round. We've added a little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of butter. So we've got the salt here just straight in, really season it up. A little bit of black pepper. Got some nice pink peppercorns in there as well. And then we're going to have a little bit of butter, not too much, just a knot of butter. Just let that melt in slowly. It's going to be beautiful. We're just going to give it a mix. Just give it a mix in, the butter. You want to try a little bit, test it for seasoning to make sure it's got enough salt, it's got enough pepper in there. It's not too sweet. And then you want to give it a good mix round. And we're just giving it a mix now. So it's taking on that butter. It's nice and silky. And then we're going to transfer it into our piping bag and we're going to pipe it onto the shepherd's pie. Yeah. A little bit of gravy in there. It's got the mince, it's got the carrots, it's got the onions, and it's got an amazing amount of herbs. It's going to taste superb. So we've got the mash in the piping bag and we're just going to pipe on the mash. And you can either do it long ways or you can do it this way. It's completely up to you. You just want a thin amount of mash on it. That's all you want. So you can taste that mince. We really want the concentration on that mince. So we're just going to start there and just pipe it like that. Swirls. There we are. And as you can see, we're just going to do little swirls in this top little bit here. There. We've got a little bit left for this edge. Put a little bit in that edge. Just want to check it. There. Anything else that needs filling in, fill it in. I don't think there's anything else. We don't want too much mash. You can see the really lovely colour on that. Beautiful. Shepherd's pie is with a rich gravy. It's got carrots, onions, lamb mince, and it's topped with a sweet potato and potato mash that's got a little bit of chilli on top. This is a different shepherd's pie, but it tastes absolutely gorgeous. So try it at home today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and comment below. I love to hear from you because I'm trying to build a community and become a YouTube chef. So any help would be brilliant.